Hello everybody, it's Wednesday. We are on session 18 now, and today we are doing our hot task part 1. So remember that the hot task is a chance for you to be independent in applying all of the skills that we've practiced in this unit so far. So today's bit of text is a bit of text you've heard being read when we've done our read for pleasure, but it's not actually a text we've analysed together because that's for you to do today. So you're going to read the text below and then you're going to answer the following questions. As you can see, everybody gets the same task because it is a hot task. So here we go. I am luckier than most. I was born here, so I never had to know the name calling, the spitting in the street. My nanny was already carrying me when they came for her, though she didn't know it until she stepped on the boat a month after leaving home and felt a flutter in her stomach, like wings. Me, growing. Nanny was one of the first to arrive, was brought here even before the Eagle. She helped to build it when I was small, barely tumbled from her and wrapped tightly onto her back. When they plucked the sun-bleached coral rocks from the shore, they were just stones. Now they are a bird. So you've got a few questions. I'll read them all to you and then you will have the chance to go off and answer them. So remember to refer to the extract at all times when you are answering the questions. The questions cover each of the content domains but are in a mixed order. So instead of doing all of 2A first, then 2B, etc., you can see already there's a mix. Question 1, 2B. Write down 3 things that you are told about the writer's nanny. Question 2, 2A. Explain 2 things that the words, she helped build it when I was small, barely tumbled from her, tell you. Question 3, 2D. Explain why the writer feels that they are lucky to have been born on the island. Question 4, 2C. Order these events in the order that they happened in the text. The first one is done for you. So the first thing that happened is that the writer's nanny got pregnant. You need to order the remaining statements, and those statements are: the writer's nanny came to the island, the writer's nanny created the stone eagle, the writer was born, the writer's nanny had to leave home. Question 5, 2A. Find and copy 1 group of words that show that the writer's nanny was pregnant. Question 6, 2D. The writer's nanny is hardworking. What evidence is there in the text to support this? Finally, question 7, name 2 things that people do to people with leprosy. Now, read the text again and then have a go answering those questions. The answers will appear when you press play. Okay, you've had a good go at those questions now. Grab a purple pen or get ready to use the purple font on your computer and let's look at the right answers. Question 1. Write down 3 things that you are told about the writer's nanny. Okay, so we are told that the writer's nanny was pregnant when she arrived on the island. We are told that the writer's nanny was one of the first people to arrive on the island. We are told that the writer's nanny helped to build the White Eagle, which was made of stones. Those are the 3 things. Question 2. Explain 2 things that the words, she helped to build it when I was small, barely tumbled from her, tell you. The writer's nanny helped to build the White Eagle, made of stones, is 1. And the writer's nanny had only just given birth when she helped to build the White Eagle. You could have also put that the writer was a baby when the White Eagle was built. Question 3. Explain why the writer feels they are lucky to have been born on the island. So they believe that they're lucky because they haven't had to suffer the abuse of people who don't live on the island, the abuse from those that treat people with leprosy badly. The writer says she hasn't had to suffer because she hasn't experienced name-calling or spitting in the street, and that's why she thinks she's lucky, because she hasn't had to have that abuse. Order these events in the order they happen in the text. So the first thing that happened was that the writer's nanny got pregnant. The second thing that happened was that the writer's nanny had to leave her home. The third thing that happened was the writer's nanny came to the island. The fourth thing that happened was that the writer was born. And then the last thing that happened was the writer's nanny created the stone eagle. So in order down the side, it's 3, 5, 1, 4, 2. 2A, so we're on to question, I think we're on to question 5 now. Find and copy one group of words that shows the writer's nanny was pregnant. The only choice is my nanny was already carrying me. And by carrying, it doesn't mean in her arms, it means within her. The writer's nanny is hardworking. What evidence is there in the text to support this? Well, the evidence is that the writer's nanny had only just had a baby when she started to build the White Eagle. I know it because in the text it says, barely tumbled from her. This suggests that she is hardworking because instead of resting and recovering her strength, she's out there with her newborn baby, moving heavy rocks into the shape of an eagle. So she's very hardworking. Name 2 things that people do to people with leprosy. They call them names and they spit at them in the street. So give yourself a purple pen. Well done for today. And then on the reading channel, if you post how many points you've got, each section of the question would be 1 point.